So I can find on this map a very definite spot where we were. Okay. Here is, let me get over here and you can look at this map from a better vantage point. Here is a reservoir. You turned at the reservoir to go up to Bronco. And the blue pattern here is the Catalina schist. And you can find your Bronco Drive and your two landslide areas very easily shown on this particular, the arrow points exactly. This is the arrow for number 15 Bronco Drive, 15. That's where you went. 15 Bronco Drive. That's where you went. And you saw, and if you look at this map, you'll see the two landslide areas. You'll see the colored Altamira shale. Here's your septic tank area. This is a terrace area. Here's your Catalina schist in George F. Canyon. So this is where we were, and here's the arrow pointing exactly to near the intersection of Bronco and Mustang. That's the arrowhead. That's where we were. Then we went down to another point where we saw this is the number where we went to, and this pattern, this red pattern is basalt. So this is a basalt sill. So we went to the basalt sill and saw, of course, the raveling and the other things. You saw me make some tests of. So this is where the second point is that arrow, which points to the basalt sill. Now the point we're at here is out of the map area, but let me show you on this other map. This shows you the key, shows you the Altamira, shows you the terraces, shows you the Catalina schist, shows you the basalt. Very clearly shown. And you're welcome to look at this. Now the point that we're at now, because we went off the map, we're right here, and that says landslide. We're at the Point Furman landslide, right at the tip here, Point Furman landslide. It's very clearly shown. This map will be available, and so we're right here at Point Furman, where they have unfortunately fenced off what I wanted to show you so many things, the Point Furman landslide. The next stop, which is not on the original, but on the other map, the next stop is basalt. Basalt. This color is basalt. And there's the Portuguese Bend landslide here, which is our last stop, and the Portuguese landslide will be stopping with our permits right at this point, and we'll look at this again. But this is basalt, which is a quarry. What is a quarry? Q-U-A-R-R-Y. A quarry is where you extract rocks, and the extracted rocks, called basalt, for use in road foundations and so forth. Do you see a symbol that is in your itinerary, better shown in the itinerary? This basalt is folded, because if you look at this basalt symbol, as better shown in your itinerary, it is folded into an anticline. So this is an anticline. I'll make a big story about this on our next stop to this particular quarry, the Livingston Quarry. This is the Livingston Quarry. And before I just leave the map, on the very top of the hill, there's a road, you passed it, called the Crest Road. And the point I want to make when we visit this, our next stop, which we're going to now, is that banks, lending institutions, won't lend money on the south side of Crest Hill because they are alarmed by the Portuguese Bend landslide, the Flying Triangle landslide, the Klondike landslide, and say, we're not going to lend any money for construction south of Crest Road, except they're not right. And I'm going to tell you why they're not right at the next stop. So our next stop we drive on Palos Drive to turn right on Forestall. Forestall will take us into the quarry. So turn right on Forestall as we drive along Palos Drive. And next stop is the driving down. Hopefully the gate is open, hopefully. And we're going to drive down the axis of an anticline. We're going to drive down the axis of this anticline. Did this basalt come in as an anticline? Of course not. It came in as a horizontal injection between the muds of the Altamira 15 million years ago, 100 in water that's 100 feet deep, and it came in flat. But now it's folded. It was later folded. Does that mean anything relative to banks lending or not lending money south of Crest Road? So listen in. We'll finish this discussion at the Livingston Quarry, our next to last stop. Livingston Quarry. So consult this